Hi again. I feel like I was just here. Okay, so I just finished the rest of my face with the BB Flawless, the Touch press powder. I love this too, by the way. Like, it has its own little plastic thing here. Ooh, where'd it go? So hard to lift up sometimes. So you don't get powder on your mirror. And Skin Perfecting Concealer, Beachfront Bronzer. Okay, so now this is going to be a little eyebrow and eyeshadow tutorial. So I've got this eyebrow pencil in medium. It has a little spoolie at the back, which is awesome. It helps you kind of groom your eyebrows. So before you start, you're going to want to do that. Also, I'm going to be using this brow gel. It has little fibers in it. Kind of just adds a little bit of, so it adds some fibers to the bald spots in your eyebrows. If you have thin eyebrows or spots that have none, put that on. It looks a lot more natural than just drawing your eyebrows on with an eyeliner. So this has like a really tiny, thin tip, which is great because you just want to kind of draw in where your natural brow should be. But you don't want it to look like you've drawn them in, right? So I've got like a little bald spot right there. I'm just gonna go right there, and I'm gonna go underneath the brow and kind of trace it under this side. And then on top, I kind of want a little bit more of a round arch, so I'm gonna go up here and add a little bit up there. Okay. Then we take this side and we're just gonna work that product in. So you don't have that drawn on look. Okay, now for the gel. And go on, and this will also kind of set your eyebrows to a certain shape. It doesn't feel like, I've seen some eyebrow gels that makes your eyebrows feel like they've been shellacked. This is not what that's gonna do, so that's good. You're gonna still look like you have natural brows and they're not glued to your face. Okay, so you can see how one brow looks just more defined than the other one. Okay. Now, one thing I love to do to give me even more of a defined look is to put a little bit of concealer under my eyebrow. So this stuff super thick, so you just need a little tiny bit, like that much. And I like this brush because it's angled. It's not a Younique brush. I just bought this probably 15 years ago at Walmart or something. Who knows? I don't even remember. I'm just gonna like draw a little line underneath and then kind of pull it down and blend it in. You see how you just kind of highlighted that brow bone. All right, so on to eyeshadow. So I have the Moodstruck Addiction palette number 3, and I love how all these colors are coordinated to go along with one another. So I never would have known to buy like this color right here, but I love it. I use it all the time. So I'm just gonna do a little demo on how to get like a little smoky eye. I'm not a professional, but this is how I do it. So you wanna do like a matte color. So I'm gonna do this color Tickled up in the brow bone. Doing a matte color in the brow bone will make it have that like airbrushed look You see how it's already kind of blended with the brow bone? All right, so just gonna do that. Then I'm gonna take this color called Cheery. It's like a sparkly purpley color. I'm gonna put it down here on my eyelid, but I'm just gonna put a little bit because this stuff goes on super dark if you're not careful. You can already see how much it's come on, and I just barely dabbed my brush in it. So you always just want to build. You don't want to have to worry about taking it off. So I'm going to do a little bit there. I'm not putting it all the way in the corner, because in the corner of my eye, I'm going to do Smitten, which is the really light color. And I'm going to put it right here. I just want to be like, have a little bit of a bright light color right in the corner of my eye. And it just brightens up your eye a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to add some Eyebrow, which is the black. It's a matte finish. And I have a little angled brush. And I'm going to make like a sideways V in the corner here. Okay, see how it does that little, kind of just gives you a little idea of how far out to measure it. Then I'm going to wipe off my brush because I barely need any. And I'm just going to start pulling it in towards the center of my eye. Actually, I'm going to go with this brush. These are not Younique brushes, by the way. They're MAC brushes. I haven't bought the Younique ones yet, but any brush will work. And you're just going to blend it. And then I also have this blending brush, also from MAC. We have one too, and I'm really excited about getting that one. So I'm not putting anything on this. I'm just using it to blend. Blend and blend, blend. Okay, so that was pretty easy, right? So I got one idea, and then I would do the eyeliner and the mascara, but I'll save that for another tutorial.